we've been fortunate to have our sheriff, Robert Doyle, he have a proactive approach to the recidivism issues. And so 2 years before AB 109 went into place and the realignment, he had the vision for this, and Sergeant Jim Hickey and Corey Manji started the reentry team and did a phenomenal job of really hitting the ground running and getting this program built up that Josh and I were able to take over when they went on to other things. So since 2009, when reentry started, to 2012, 424 inmates were assisted. And these are, like I said, the highest risks that the team and the deputy sheriffs that were running it saw that was the most high risk in continuing repeat offenders, or that revolving door. 48%, 202 are work in progress, as I stated earlier, that class, but a lot of harm reduction in that. We've noticed how they've had a decline in numbers when they have something to attempt or to try and do that. And a lot of times they finally eventually will get that. 10% were added new that year, and then 42%, 178 were deemed successful. This, in 2011, 100 of those folks that the reentry team worked with, they did not return to custody in 2012. So using that same amount on the cost saving of the individual days that they spent in 2011 matched with what they would have spent in 2012, because that's usually the trend for these high-risk offenders, is the same or more days in custody. That's an estimated potential savings of about a little over $1.6 million. That's just the 100 that didn't return. That's not counting the harm reduction on the work in progress folks. Currently, about October 1st, we're at 519 inmates to date, and 54 of them are AB 109, which is about 10.5% that we assist. We're lucky that we think globally on the realignment process and helping individuals for public safety, cost reduction, and of course, helping the individuals to a better life. That we can drop down bed space to deal with the more sophisticated folks for state commitments if we help everybody. And so we've been given that by our jail administration, the outside the box, to help as many people as we can and do all that we can, not just realignment folks. So in 2008, the daily population of our jail was 318, and currently it's 287. So that's a drop of just under 10%. And roughly over the last 2 years since realignment, the amount of AB 109 or realignment inmates in custody is just over 10%. So we look at kind of like a 20% swing that we've been able to help out with. And hopefully we can continue to reduce that, as well as continue to save costs and keep Marin County public safety #1 goal there. Thank you very much for listening to us. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support that we get from our administration and those collaborative community efforts.